live stream, and I apologize. Um, I have LSPDFR running on my laptop, and I just can't figure out how to get that thing to how to live stream on my laptop. So I'm gonna have to talk through the whole thing. I don't know why my sirens were still running. Um, but yesterday was a heck of a day. I mean. Alright, so earlier I pulled over a car that had two people on it, and the driver had a suspended license, but the passenger was wanted, so I had to do that felony stop. Alright, so I'm just gonna... And normally when there are two people, like, in a vehicle, I ask for both identifications. Let's see, the passenger is Frank Small. And then we got Christian Hernandez. Oh, Christian Hernandez is the passenger. Okay. Okay. Yeah, looks like the officer left a little scratchy on the rear of the vehicle. Okay, then I'm gonna check the plates. Sometimes their license might be valid, but they could be in a, stolen vehicle. Now the only problem I'm gonna have is I'm gonna give you guys, yeah, there you go. A lot of times when if let's say their license is normal, if their licenses are suspended, then I'll probably give them a citation of $50 just to be more reasonable instead of giving them the normal amount. You know what? Here, let me just pause this. There we go. Now let's say their license expired or something, I'll still give them a ticket. But let's say, oh gosh, I'm not doing apprehension. Those things are hard to do. Actually, they're easy. I'm not used to it yet. Now let's say their licenses are both valid, but their car is stolen. I would do a felony stop on both of them because they're in a stolen vehicle, and that has happened before. Now here's a funny thing. Okay. Yesterday, I did a pull over because there's a car that was stolen. It's always got to be in the same place. I don't know why it's always got to be there. But the thing is that the driver, the license was valid and the passenger was valid, but they were in a stolen vehicle. Actually, there were 3 people in that car. So I took them all out. After I handcuffed them all, I don't know where it came a motorcycle, and the motorcycle ran one of them over, and I had to stun them. And I don't even have a taser in this one, so I might have to. And there's a robbery in progress, but I'm not going over there because that's a little too far. So I have to go to this police station and switch my loadout to the stun because I want to get the taser because that's more lethal. Alright, so we're just going to park my car right here. And I noticed when you play LSPDFR, it's kind of funny. Okay, there's an officer getting a soda. Move, bitch! Whoop, did I run you over? Oh, I'm so sorry. He doesn't care. Um, the funny thing is, police locker. Ah. Okay, I just had to switch. I had it on randomized. I don't know why. Um, but yeah. So anyway, the thing is I mean, I really love this game, even though my laptop is one of them like gaming laptops. But the problem is that the first responder thing keeps crashing. But I know it's because I'm not, I mean, it should work. I mean, I was able to have it working for a while now. Okay, oh, there we go. We got the stun gun now. Okay. Let me pull this guy over. Yeah, I'm just pulling random guys over. I know that's really stupid to do, but hey, you never know. I could pull over the right people sometimes. Okay, where are we going here? Okay. Normally when you have a guy taking forever just to pull over, then you know something's not right. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna tell him to close down the roads. I'm gonna put my stun gun away. I don't want him to freak out. It's okay. Okay, the license is suspended. I always check the license plates to make sure it's not stolen. Sometimes when their license is valid, sometimes they're in a stolen car. And also, this thing is reported as stolen. Alright, so I'm gonna get some call outs. I'm gonna call in code 2. We can call for a local unit. Get my taser out. Okay, so I'm gonna take this person into custody for driving a stolen vehicle. Alright, so now we gotta do a search. Okay. Okay. Hey, can you take this? And then we're gonna call in for transport. I don't know why she just... Yeah, you better run away. Alright, the transport... Oh, there he is. There he is. Where does he come from? He's just from there. Okay. Okay. So the driver has a suspended license, um, but it was in a stolen vehicle, so Yeah. I need to see how much do I have in cash. Ain't gonna tell me. Huh. But yeah, so I love this game. I really, really do, you guys. This game's like the best. I mean, like I said, I mean, I have to. I mean, my laptop is a really good resolution. It's like a 21 something some over whatever. But in this case, because of the internet connection being so bad, I'm running a 800 by 800 just so I can cut down the. Okay, I don't have enough for any of that. You know, so yeah. Excuse me. I do apologize for the burp. We have a. We have to. I'm not going to do that one. Screw that. I have to apprehend a wanted suspect all the way in Vespucci Canals, which I'm not doing. That's a little too far out. But yeah, so this is pretty much what I love doing. Okay, let me. Okay. Okay, this guy. Okay, so it's occupied by one. Alright. You know, I just like to pull random people over because sometimes when I do that, I'll catch some people. Okay. Okay, so we got 84DLJ029. Okay. The reason why I pulled this person over is because this person drove through a red light. Alright, there we go. A lot of times people don't mean to do it, but, you know, I still have to. Okay, we got domestic violence. I'll take that. Now, this is a circumstance where I have to take legal action. Okay? I have to use lights and sirens until I get near there. Oh, God. I might have to. If this is where I think it is, I'm. Oh, God, okay. This is the part where I'm going to have to get. Yeah, when a domestic violence like this happens is not far from Grove Street, you know it's not going to turn out so well. Alright, so we're in the vicinity. It could be this guy. I bet you it's going to be this guy right here. Alright, so I'm just going to call in. And I'm going to have to call in for some air units. This is just in case if this is the suspect. Oh shit. And then I have to call in for oh, found him. Okay, now I get a call in for an ambulance. Okay, so I knew it was somewhere. I called for EMS on the... I knew it was in this vicinity. Yeah, so... Yeah, I shot the guy because he was shooting at me, but what he didn't realize is I called in for backup anyway. Because when I heard that one line, alright, so that guy's dead. But if they actually be able to revive him, nope, he's dead. You know, I really appreciate all these, you know, when it comes to domestic violence like this, it's something that you don't want to deal with. A lot of times, okay, so I'm gonna have to repair my car. Always wash it just to keep it look nice, and I have to heal. Even though I had body armor on at that time, I didn't really get hit that many times. So, you know, every time that I deal with a domestic violence call like that, you know that it could turn bad. Okay, because I dealt with one. I dealt with one that um. Okay, looks like that guy just got a ticket. Okay, let me ooh. And by the way, if you ever played LSPDFR, you gotta have this game. I mean, I love this thing. Okay, that's time. Okay. Now sometimes I have to have my gun out because you never know, they could come out and start shooting. Okay, I'm gonna have to ask everybody in that car, which is occupied by 2 times, for their ID. Alright. Let's do the passenger first. Okay, he's good. Okay. Well, like I said, sometimes when you have a their licenses are clear, that doesn't mean that they're innocent. Sometimes they could be in stolen vehicles that you don't even know about. So that's why every time I pull someone over, I always check their license plate. And this car is stolen. So what that means is I have to call in for some backup. And I have to wait until this backup comes before I do the felony stop, because this is a stolen vehicle that they're in. So and by the way, I know you guys are more anticipated in me doing the actual gaming. Okay. Okay, so I gotta stop them. Okay, so I have to stop this guy. Okay. Okay, and it's gonna be this guy. I have to make sure that this is one of them. Yep, this is the guy. Okay, so I'm gonna have to ask him to come over here. This guy had a knuckle duster, and you know that's not a good thing. And a weapon was found in this guy, so I'm gonna tell him to sit down. So the passenger had a weapon. And a knuckle buster or duster, whatever it is. Okay, so I'm gonna ask him to sit. I'm gonna call in for a transport for these guys. Anything? See, this guy had a gun. Wait, I need to look up some here. Oh. Wait a minute. Can I look that gun up? Hold on. It gave me a bunch of numbers, and I think you have to look that up on a certain thing. So I have to type the numbers in. Because it said weapon found with a bunch of numbers. So the number is 363 850 8 604. Wait, is that an actual number that I have to call? Alright, so I'm waiting for the transport to get over here. And here's the sheriff's. Alright, so now I have to call it in. Okay. Alright, so we get the guys. Okay. Now we had a report of a robbery that I have to go to. And I have to have my gun out because obviously this is going to be a robbery. So when I get to the location, I'm gonna have to call for an air unit, and I'm gonna also have to call in. You know what? Watch this. I'm gonna call in the FIB and see if they can take over. There we go. I don't know what the hell that guy was doing, but that was stupid. Alright, now I know the suspect probably already left. Actually, not really, because I have been taking forever on that stolen vehicle, so I have to, kick it into higher gear. And these robberies are always happening at a gas station, okay? But this doesn't look like it. It's actually happening somewhere. Alright, so I'm going to call in for the response team. And I'm gonna have to get the um, air unit overhead. Okay, it was a guy in a suit. I don't know what he's doing. You're under arrest. Alright. Okay, car wash. Wow, car window breaker. That ain't good. Pick lock set. Alright. Okay, so there's the FIB. Okay, so this guy's going to jail. Alright, so. Okay, so this guy is going to jail. I had to call the FIB in case if it was actually a robbery, but. But yeah, so this is the stuff that I deal with. And I think I have to go over here and then down, I think. Actually, yeah. But yeah, so this is what I do. So anyway, I thank you all so much for knowing what it's like to do LSPDFR. I hope you guys get it. But you have to follow the tutorials on how to do this stuff. It was kind of confusing, but you know, it'll get easy as you do it. But yeah, so until then, thanks for listening.